Goodness gracious, I'm tired. I done stayed out all night. I mean, I done been doing God knows what. And you say what? You want me to go to church with you? So when she would invite me or whatever, I would listen. It was like, okay. That's how I know about not having anything to hold on to. So you just go on your own little stuff, and it was like she was covering me, praying for me. So there was a lot of things I had done, and thank God that I didn't get jammed up with a lot of stuff. But her prayers had kept me. But that word, I would have had something else and stopped resorting to my brain, to what was going on up there in my brain, and not the right things to do or whatever the case may be. So it takes a lot. Like, so could you imagine what the kids going through at such a young age, and they have to go through, and how they feeling about certain things, and then you have to deal with the bullying and how you deal with that, and them with the dealing with self-image and stuff like that. So it's just like you gotta like really like give them something to hold on to, that's not just tangible things that you can see and touch. Like I can dress you up and make you look good, but the inside is tore up. So can you pray for me in the morning time and not fuss at me because I can't find my shoes, my bow rats ain't right, or my braids, or my scarf, I didn't got my edge control on, or I got my pants hanging down and I ain't got no belt or whatever. But what else can you do besides dressing me up, making me look good? Just can you speak into my life? Can you look into my eyes and tell that I'm having a bad day, or something is weighing on me inside? Because they say that the eyes is to the soul. So can you really like look at me? Or did you have that dream last night that want and it told you something, or you saw something, and you can say, look, I don't know what you're thinking about, and I don't know where you're going at, but I'm gonna tell you what I dreamt about.
Hey, I used to hate when my mom wouldn't let me go places and stuff, or go over this person's house, so that my mom was very protective. She'd be like, oh, they got cousins and uncles over there. Oh no, you ain't going over there and spend the night.
Yeah.
You ain't going over there. They can come over here, but you ain't going over there.
Pretty much. Because there was so many things that they knew or they felt. But if you don't have that connection to God, to really like, let me connect. It's something. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but it's something. But it's just like it's right there. It's in that gut. It's in that gut area, and you just have to really like connect with Him, and He'll give it to you. He'll give it to you. And you may not like it. You may not want to hear it. But you have to accept it. And that's the thing.
Yeah. Because you have warned me of some things. Sometimes I listen.
Many times?
Yeah. You don't. And then sometimes you just be like, you give you pieces and you don't know where to go. So it might be a situation that you have to go through for a growth process, and not to just keep it to yourself, but later on share it to help someone to get through who's been through the same situation, or help someone not to go through that situation.
Or someone who's in this situation. Because we hear is a person in it, person coming out of it, and a person get ready to go through it. So you meet them that reason, season, and for life stuff. So you meet them in between that transition of where is that, and it's by no accident that things happen like that. So when you think of the situations that some of them go through and the things that they go through, yeah, some of them is being hard-headed, ain't listening. Some of them being, one of the things is honor thy mother and father, and your days shall be long and well. So, and then it's times when you just appointed to handle some things that some not or can't, but he chose you, and he knew that you would be the one to tell it. He would know that you would be the one to share it and help many. So I just, the thing that I have sons of all. I mean, like, I think God could have gave me girls, but I didn't. He gave me all sons. And I don't know if it was because I was all rough, because I grew up in the 70s, in an era of you do what I say and not as I do. And that was it. But I'm looking around out these eye sockets. Do what you do. Do what you say, I mean. But lady, you ain't doing what you said. What you telling me? So, I mean, like, I just wanted to be real. So, but I always saw my grandmother. She didn't go to church. My grandmother didn't go to church until later years. But she always read her Bible. So that's the thing. Goes back to giving them that word. Because if you give them that word, the fellowship will come later. But even though you know that that word will stick with them and it won't change, but it will stick with them. Just like you give them the rules. When they got coming to the classroom, you ain't see that I had that on that rule book, no gum in my class. So why you chewing? Because I know you see the rules up there.
I had a bubble gum report to do.
So, yeah. So it's the same. You give them, that word, and it's like, okay. They get in enough stuff, then I believe that they have something to come back to and chew on and remember, and they'll be okay.
Because my grandmother used to have us reading the children's Bible on the porch. And it was like three of us cousins. It's a whole bunch of us, but it was just three of us. We was close in age. So one to be there reading the Bible with her while the other two go and play in the yard. And then it'd be like next, and then the other one to go up and read the Bible, and then the other two go and play in the yard. And we would keep on doing that. Two of us is in the church, but we just got to pray for that third one. And he been having some struggles with like alcohol. So we just gotta keep lifting him in prayer. He's been doing good, but sometimes people can slip back real quick.
Yeah, because some of it is generational curses that they got battle with.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
So that's another whole nother subject.
I was trying to break some of them, but
yeah. There's a whole nother subject about that one.
And then like her just sharing, like she shared about where the church I was at. It was in the paper, and the lady Rosalind who was in that car accident, I remember when it happened because my grandma was sharing it. She was like, yeah, it's at that man church, Thomas. My grandma from the South, y'all, South Carolina. And so when I first went there, I'm not sure was I joined yet, but it almost brought like tears to my eyes. I was like, oh, I remember grandma on the porch telling me, I'm like, oh, this the lady that was the only one that survived the accident singing. So, and it be amazing how like later stuff like comes together and you be like, wow. Because
I remember when you talked about pieces and stuff, he'll give you, it's like, oh, you ebonic, God? I mean, like something, or am I slow? Right. Like, because I be like, can you give me something else with this? I mean, like, I want something else. I mean, I can't build off of this one word. Right. I don't know. So I I don't know how to deal with just one word. I mean, can you do just give me some a little, and it'd be like, no, you got to keep going. You got to just like walk. Yeah. Like, and I'm sitting there like stung, like I don't want to walk because I don't know what's up there.
Right, I don't know what's going on. It's like you're sending me in this dark place.
You know, and
I'm going by myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
you look like
danger.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to go. I don't want to go there. Give me some light. Give me a person, somebody to hold my hand. You know, shed some more words into this one worded thing that you just sent me. Yeah. But it don't. He don't do it like that. And that's when the faith walk. You know, the faith part coming. You gotta just be in there and trusting him that he got you. Right. You know, you don't know. You know, and that's the thing.
And that's the movie we was watching, Faithful.
Yeah, so see, and it's just like
you gotta go.
You gotta go, pretty much. You gotta go. You know, so when you out there, you doing wrong, or you know, you thinking about things, and you know that they're not pretty much not right, but you still go along with it, or you still go through with it. It's 9 times out of 10 a spiritual thing.
Right.
That then took over you and now is, you know, using you. And with the young, they impulse.
I'm just making sure we still recording.
Yeah, impulse and
yeah, and then with
they know that thinking part, you know, they don't get it until they 25. Yeah. So
look, and some gonna be old and
still don't get it. Still don't get it, but that thinking part, you know, that decision making and all of that, they don't get it until they 25. So by the time, you know, from preteen all the way up until 25, you got hell to pay as a parent because there's some stuff you gotta have to go through. But you can laugh about them. You can laugh about them, especially if they have grown through them. Or y'all have grown through them together. Yeah.
I like that saying that be on Facebook and Instagram. It's like, how do you beat the you out of your child? Well, discipline the you out of your child. Cause that's some of that laughing part. Cause you was like, that's me right there.
That's it. And you can see. I don't even know why you open up that. Oh, I don't even know why you open up that. The kids is 10 years apart. So therefore, I have some old me and one. I didn't get saved until I was 30. And so this 31-year-old has all of that. So all that, he's a good kid. He got all of that inside of him. And he got baptized when he was 13. I lost my husband around that same time that he got baptized, so that was a good thing. And then I have this 21-year-old. I think my husband he was 4 when my husband got killed. So I have this new stuff, you know, of the word that I put inside, and ask me why. One is on totally different grounds with the word. So I know firsthand about them being able to return back to some things because I didn't watch some growth somewhere along the line. But we still in the process. So I can't really go too much into that one. But I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Yeah, I'm still in it with this one. So, but it's you see it. Like she said, like I can remember when God had said, remember you did this to your mom, so this is some of this stuff right here. You see, it's you that you had. It's you had to get, you know, it's you. And I'm sitting there like, okay, so now I'm trying to curve things and trying to put some difference in something and doing some things, and it just made me think about, well, how can you tell them and you doing this? So then it made me go back to the 70 baby thing. You do as I say, not as I do. And then they looking at me like, oh no, did Jesus tell you to do that? Because you trying to tell us to do something that you're not even doing. And I'm like, you right. And they will pull your card. So then that's when you got to grow up, woman up, parent up, whatever you want to call it, because they done pulled your card. And you got to change some things. And believe that if you're going to be on one accord, then you have to be all in it together. All in it together to go along with the road riding and the whole situation. So it takes a minute, especially in a single parent home, because I was a single parent once my husband got killed. And it's a lot. And when you're growing up and they growing up, so y'all growing up in different ways, but in the same household, so they're seeing change. Like I said, my son one was 4, one was 13, and then I had a stepson that came to live with us as well. So, you know, and he had his own mom, but he wanted to stay with me because his dad was there, and so he wanted to be with his dad. So I understood, but I had to have that grandparent rule, as my grandfather told me, that one rule.
Survival.
So I don't, yeah, survival versus conquering. So I can go into that over and over, you know, about over on one side, you know, you just look at it as, you know, the growth part of it, because I was in that survival mode, was in it like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, because I was raised with a grandma, a mom, a godmother, and an aunt. So I learned hustle mode from each one. So that's survival mode. Versus, you know, I'm over here now and I'm trying to conquer some things. And I want to be more than a conqueror. I don't want to be in survival mode anymore. I done survived some things. And I'm ready to tell it, because I done survived it.
Oh, she's coming back, y'all. She's coming back. So we're just going to end this video, because we're going to have more to come. I don't know what the next topic going to be, but we shall see. Thank you for tuning in to Come Bling with me. Let your light shine in every aspect of your life. Until next time, shine or bling on.